Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at a Stepdle puzzle. Now this evening, for fans of American football, it's the Super Bowl, so for my guesses I'm going to be using some Super Bowl teams. So the Los Angeles Rams, I believe, won last year, so we'll start with Rams, and that's made a really good start, hasn't it? Although, sadly, the second guess leaves a lot to be desired. We're getting one letter closer all the time. It could still have been an M in the last place, so that was, I think Maine is a lot more likely and a lot more common than Maine, so a little bit of luck, but I went with the odds. Right, we will go for Chief, because the Kansas City Chiefs are in tonight's final. That's only given us one letter, so it could have been better, could have been worse I suppose, but that second guess has not really helped us either. The E is going to need to be further to the left. Let's see if we've got two of them. Oh, and we don't, and I still haven't got it in the right place. So the only place that we haven't tried it is the second position. So the second letter is definitely an E. Let's see if we've got a duplicated T. And we do. I mean, it could have been Jetty as well. So quite lucky there. Petty, I think, is more common. I don't know, but I'm not complaining. Of course, tonight the Chiefs are playing the Eagles from Philadelphia, so we'll go for Eagles. And we've got a couple of letters that definitely could have been worse. The E is not in fifth position, so it's not an ED or an ER ending. So I think I'm going to put the E last. So I want something like that, or possibly an O or a U instead of that I, because I want to try a new vowel. Let's try famine. The E is not in the right position. I don't think it's going to come directly after the A, so I'm thinking the M is first and then the E is fourth. But the M still could be fifth or sixth. So what's that third letter going to be? That's the question here. A D, perhaps? I don't think we're looking at any other vowels. Maybe we've got an RT ending or something like that. Or maybe it's an M at the end, an RM ending, without the R at the beginning. Not really sure. It could almost be camera, but we've ruled out the M from being third, so that's obviously no longer an option. How about an MO or an MA ending? I really don't know what's going on here. What's that third letter going to be? That still remains the question. Don't know the answer. Interesting. Still could be an AR, we could have a duplicated A. How about if it's not an M at the beginning? Let's change that because I think it might be confusing me. We need to have an M here or here. So either something like that, or maybe something like that. But I really don't know what this word is. I might have to try something. I don't like doing this, but try a word that I know can't be correct. How about... Let's try mayhem. It can't be correct because the E can't be fifth, but it will try a few new positions for the M. Okay, so the M is first, which is what I suspected all along, but I still don't know what this word is. Surely the A is fourth rather than third. The only thing that starts like that I can think of is Maestro, which it obviously can't be for several reasons. Maker is clearly too short and we can't pluralise it. I really don't know what's going on. I'm at a loss. I'm going to have to try something else that I know can't be correct. Let's just go for what do we want to go for? Let's go for some new letters. I know I duplicated the I. Wow! So neither the R, D, T or C is in the word. Right, we know that the E is fourth. We knew that a long time ago. But what on earth is this word? Does it have an O at the end unexpectedly? Is that why I can't work out what it is? Or an A, as I've already said. Oh, I really don't know. Oh, I think it might be makeup. I would spell that maybe with a hyphen. That's K-E-U-P. What an unusual sequence of letters. I'm not going to beat myself up for taking so long to get that. Right, let's move on to the 7-letter one then. So will it accept Bengals? It won't. So the Cincinnati Bengals are playing... No, they lost last year to the Rams, but we can't go for them, so we'll go for Falcons. Atlanta Falcons last played in the final, according to my research, in 2017. When they lost. So we do have an F and it's not first, which is unusual. Is it something like an F-U-L ending? That would be helpful if it is. And it was. So that was a really difficult 6-letter one, but I think we made up for it on the 7-letter one. And still had 5 guesses to spare, so the Falcons might have lost when they were in the Super Bowl, but they really helped me today. So, good luck to both teams tonight, the Chiefs and the Eagles. That's the Stepdle puzzle for today. Leave a comment down below to tell me who you're supporting, if you care at all. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.